Hello, and welcome to the Soul of Innovation podcast. I am the host, Thomas Anglero, and my mission for this podcast is to share with you those private thoughts and reflections that I have being one of the top keynote speakers around the world on technology, motivation, and innovation. I hope you truly enjoy all the lessons I share, all the dots I connect that sometimes are just really difficult to get out, but it's all for you. I truly hope you enjoy this episode. Welcome to the Soul of Innovation podcast. I am Thomas Anglero, and I want to ask you a question. Do you spend the first 5 minutes after you come home from work venting your frustration, letting out all the stuff that happened at work today that drove you crazy? All the people issues, all the politics, all the ridiculous clients, the bad phone calls, all that stuff that just, happens during the course of a day. If you're not fortunate enough to have the world's most perfect job. I don't think many people have that. But if you're normal, you come home from work and you have frustrations. Do you vent as soon as you come home? Do you know, this is what I'm basically talking about. This is a powerful, powerful life hack. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I told him about that, and he looked at me like I was nuts. He's like, I don't do that. And I asked him, does your wife vent? No. We don't do those type of things. She thinks that I complain all night long. And I said, but damn, then you have to do this simple little thing. And then you allow her to spend 5 minutes and vent as well. I've been doing this for years, and this is amazing because what it does is it does a lot of amazing positive things. When you get out all that frustration as soon as you come home and you just let it all out, for the remainder of the evening, you have a beautiful, relaxed evening. Your shoulders drop, you relax, the tension is gone from your body, the tension is gone from your voice. That makes a huge deal, right? With the evening conversations with your wife, your husband, your kids, right? The kids are a lot happier. Hey, mama and papa are happier. They're not pissed off when they come from work. And all it takes is 5 minutes. The other benefit is over time, when you vent and then she vents or he vents, whatever it is, after a couple of weeks, you start hearing the same names and then you're understanding the issues of what your partner is talking about, and you can start giving some great advice. And the biggest thing that I realize, you start realizing that even though your partner, your spouse or whatever, is in a different industry with totally different people, and you have probably, if you have no overlap whatsoever, you realize it's the same issues that you're dealing with and that makes you frustrated. So now you could be this sage and you could give amazing, wise advice. And what happens is it brings you two closer. So let me ask you again. Do you vent as soon as you come home? Now, some of you may be living alone, and that's okay. Call a friend and say, listen, I had a crappy day. Do you mind if I just vent a little bit? If it's a real friend, they'll go right ahead. I'm cooking dinner. Go right ahead. I'm downstairs on my training bike, or I'm on the gym on the treadmill. Go for it. I got 5 minutes for you. You see, it's not about the spouse that you have to do with your married partner. It's about venting to someone, even something. Pick up your dog or cat, if you have a dog or a cat. Matter of fact, feed your dog or cat food so you have their undivided attention. And then as they are eating their food, vent. It's perfect if you're a dog person or cat person. Vent to them. It is so important to let it all out. I'm amazed at how many people have chosen a life of you keep all that stuff inside. And I call it emotional constipation. You have all of this emotion stuck in you and is layered upon layered every day, every incident throughout the day. You just keep it all inside. And let me tell you, who you were and who you are now are two totally different people. Who you think you were, that image of you being Mr. Cool or Mrs. Cool or exciting or whatever, right now you're probably one of the biggest complainers everybody knows of. And you don't even know your personality changed. It morphed because you have all this stuff inside. You got to let that stuff out. That stuff will kill you. I'm being dead serious. If you don't vent on a regular basis, you're killing yourself. And all you got to do, 5 minutes a day, is let it out. Your face will be smoother. The muscles will be more relaxed. The wrinkles from your forehead will slowly disappear. You'll be the most happy and relaxed person. Just for you. Imagine the people around you having you like that. Do you vent when you come home? Another one, and I've done this. To be completely transparent with you guys. Sometimes it's a really busy week, and I don't have time to vent during the week. And it's not like I don't have time to vent during the week. I just say, you know what, this weekend I'm going for a walk. And I go for a walk into the woods. And when I'm in the woods, I start talking by myself. I don't care that people say this guy's talking to himself. Who cares? This is not your problem. I care about me. And I start talking out loud about all this shit, right? Excuse my language. About all my problems, all my challenges. But I don't try to frame it in a negative way. I just let it all out. And as I hear myself say it out loud, I realize that, God, I'm spending time on this crap. And also it feels good to let it all out. The point is you gotta let it out. This is a life hack. This is a hack for your life, for you to get your life back. A life hack to get your life back. That's pretty cool. Vent. Let out your frustrations. And you'll be such more of who you think you are. And more people want to spend time with you. Because you're always going to be happy. A little bit different advice on this episode. But I realize that so many of us are frustrated and we don't know what to do about it. And all it's going to cost you is 5 minutes. And that frustration is going to disappear. And all the layers inside of you of frustration, all the weeks or months of years of being frustrated, when you start venting, all that stuff starts disappearing. I mean, I swear to you, some of you will even start losing weight. Because that's just frustration inside, right? Held inside. All you gotta do is let it out. 5 minutes a day. And it's all upside. Pretty cool. Go forth and spread beauty and light and vent. I love you. Take care. And I'm here for you. Till the next time. Thank you for listening to that episode. If you want to contact me, you can contact me on my website at anglero.com. And you can also subscribe to the newsletter. Or you can find me anywhere on social media with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you very soon.